Mr. Jaykumar D. Kamath. Mr. Jaykumar Kamath is a BTech graduate from NID Calicut and has a vast experience in the construction and earth-moving industry. He has worked with Larsen & Toubro and L&T Case for several years and has been closely associated with conception, launch and marketing of vibratory compactors, pneumatic tire rollers, loaders, backhoes and pavers. Mr. Kamath has a strong understanding of the road construction market and is an avid speaker on the changing contours of urban infrastructure in India. Today, he will be talking about emerging trends in the road machinery market in the next decade. So let's welcome Mr. Jaykumar.
So I'm going to speak about what are the trends which are going to emerge in the earth-moving equipment market, specifically in the road machinery market in the next decade. So India is witnessing a steep increase in infrastructure activity with a proposed spend of almost 1.5 trillion US dollars on infrastructure projects over the next decade. Roads, ports, railways, irrigation, real estate are all going to see a spur of activity. You all must be aware that our cabinet minister, Mr. Nitin Gadkari, has announced a target of constructing 60 kilometers of road per day. That's going to really open up a lot of opportunities in the years to come. ICMA, which is the Indian Construction Equipment Manufacturers Association, in its report prepared in April 20, predicts that the construction and earth-moving industry will grow threefold by the year 2030. This will make India the second largest construction equipment market by 2030. We are already the third largest construction equipment manufacturer in the world. We will see many changes in the earth-moving equipment sector in the coming days. I will first look at what's going to change on the supply side. So there will be a lot of efforts going in for further indigenization. This will give a boost to the manufacturing sector and will create local employment. Already many manufacturers have developed a strong vendor base. At L&T, we manufacture critical hydraulic equipments in-house like cylinders, hydraulic motors, turning joints and pumps. With increased volumes of excavators, wheel loaders, compactors, cranes and whatnot, the vendor base for critical component supplies will start to have their bases in India. There will also be a rub-off effect of this vendor base, which will be common for the automobile and tractor segments, and this will bring down the overall costs as well as boost the quality aspect of the vendors. On the demand side, the CAGR of almost all the equipments over the next 10 years is going to be averaging about 10 to 15% per annum. These will be for excavators, compactors, graders, dozers, wheel loaders, loader backhoes, cranes, pavers, plants, concreting equipment. This would mean that the volumes will grow multifold in the years to come. Manufacturers will surely look to improve their capacity utilization because of this huge demand. This demand will also get a further boost by innovative financing and leasing options, which will be made available through the banking channels. There are many banks which are looking at this sector as a key sector to invest into. India has an opportunity to start exporting construction equipments and can garner almost 20% of the volumes through exports in the next decade. This will need a lot of close coordination with the industry bodies, academia, government bodies and the industry. L&T has indigenized a whole range of compactors and wheel loaders and have introduced them successfully in the Indian market. L&T has also exported these equipments into nearby countries and are targeting to export them into the African countries also. There are a lot of technology changes which are happening in the construction equipments. The CEV standards have been notified and the current standards for the wheeled equipments are CEV4. L&T's Product Development Center has already validated and introduced the L&T range of compactors and wheel loaders which meet the CEV4 emission norms. The trend of going green is also catching up in the construction equipment segment, and our principals, Messrs. Komatsu, have already supplied machines with ethanol blended equipments in certain foreign markets already. On the L&T compactors, we are offering intelligent compaction systems on an optional basis, which help the clients in monitoring the compaction achieved. There is a move, and Mr. Rajan elaborated on that. There is a move to introduce remote machine monitoring systems, and this is a major change which will help in minimizing the machine downtime and ensuring maximum productivity. L&T has introduced the L&T DJI on its range of L&T compactors and wheel loaders, which help in monitoring the machines. Our principal, Messrs. Komatsu, they have a Comtrax, which is a standard fitment on all their excavators, which helps in tracking the equipment's productivity and performance remotely, and these have helped a lot in ensuring a very high machine uptime. These are the opportunities which will come up in the coming decade. The construction equipment machines which are going to be introduced each year are already crossing almost 1 lakh of machines a year. This will need skilled manpower to operate and maintain these machines. The Government of India has put a lot of efforts through the National Skill Development Council to cater to this demand. This will generate steady employment, and L&T is contributing to this by having a training center at Kanchipuram, which regularly gives programs for operators and the maintenance staff. The participants are given certificates at the end of the program after a proper evaluation. Distribution and after-sales support will play a key role in the growth of the construction equipment industry. We at L&T have a whole range of products to offer, and we have a dealer distribution network where we have 29 dealers spread across the country who support the equipment with trained manpower. We map the skill of this manpower. We keep updating the skill of this manpower. We also have a used equipment business wherein we are in a position to bring machines which have completed their economic life back to our service stations, overhaul them, and remarket them as used equipments or pre-owned equipments to customers who would like to use those machines. This is also catching up, and this trend, we will see more of this trend in the years to come. Mr. Rajan spoke of hirers. Surely hiring as a segment will play a crucial role in the years to come. Already in the last decade, we saw hirers grow to fleet sizes of a few hundreds. There are large hirers who have 500 or 600 earth-moving equipments on hire as of now already. In the next decade, we will see this growth further getting increased. There will be hirers who will have much larger fleets, hirers who will have all India presence, and that will be a welcome change because this will cater to the demand of contractors who do not wish to invest in purchases of equipments themselves. The trend of using specific attachments for improving productivity is also catching up. We'll see a whole range of attachments becoming popular. L&T has indigenously designed and developed crusher buckets, slope compactors, rock splitters, etc., which can be fitted on excavators. These attachments will help improve productivity of the machines. This year, L&T is celebrating the 75th year of its existence in construction and earthmoving industry and has supplied over 75,000 earthmoving equipments, range of Komatsu machines, hydraulic excavators, graders, dozers, wheel loaders. L&T also represents Scania for their dump trucks, Sandvik for their range of rock breakers, breaker brooms and demolition tools. In addition, L&T markets a whole range of indigenously developed compactors, wheel loaders, pavers, skid steer loaders, and L&T's construction and mining business is very well poised to cater to the demand which is emerging in the coming decades. Thank you for your patient listening, and thank you organizers for giving me this opportunity.